Hi everybody, it's your girl Successful Success, your relationship therapist, your sex therapist, aka Miss Fix It. To everyone that's written me previously, before you say I do, here are a few things you need to know about. As a man, as a woman, before you say I do not forget I do is an eternity. I do is forever and more. I do is you are stuck with this person for the rest of your life. Before you say I do, let me school you. Few things you need to know about. As a woman especially, before you say I do to this man, help me ask him, what is your plans for the future? What are your short-term goals? What are your long-term goals? Where do you plan to see yourself in the next 10 years? What do you plan to achieve? What are your mission? How are you working towards your achievement? What are your plans? Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be? How do you want it to be? Am I in your future? You need to ask all that. When I meet people and they're like, I want to marry a senator's son, or I want to marry a governor's son, I do not have a problem with you marrying a senator's son. My problem is that senator's son of yours or governor's son of yours, does he have future? Does he have foresight? Does he have plans? Are you in it? Let me give you another example. Like, you have this account, you're always taking out money from this account and there's no means of replacement. There is no income. Don't forget, you will run dry. When you run dry, what's your plan? Now, when you marry this person and everything he has gotten from his dad is gone, he cannot even multiply 1 to get 2. So what are your plans? You need to marry someone who has foresight. You need to marry someone who has vision. You need to marry someone, like, vision without mission is mission impossible. So you need to marry someone who is focused. You need to marry someone who has plans of the future with you in it. Childhood experience number 2. Listen, a lot of people have had, this childhood experience that have affected them, psychologically. They have been abused and this has affected them psychologically. They have been rough-handled, they are so bitter, they have turned to woman beater, they have turned to drunkard, they have turned to womanizers. Like, because of what has happened from their background, they are so bitter, they are so angry, they are so full of violence. Like, leadership has failed. You need to ask that. Let me give you another example. Like, children being brought up by single mom, most times the boys, they become so clingy to their mom and turn to mommy's boys. Anything you say, my mom this, my mom that, he cannot even make any financial move without telling you, my mom this, my mom that. Don't forget, if that person marries you tomorrow, he will always pick his mom over you. That will be the problem in your marriage. And don't forget, the Bible says, once a man finds a woman, he will leave his mom and father, and 2 of them will click together and they shall become one. So that means you're supposed to be his mom. His mom is still going to be there, but he's not supposed to pick his mom over you. So when you get married to a mommy's boy who always don't have a say, everything, my mom this, my mom that, is going to affect you and your marriage. You need to know that. Number 4, you need to ask questions. Is there anything in your past that I should know about? It's very, very important. You will say, success has come again. Yes, it's very, very important. A lot of people have past that might come to haunt them in the future. Remember, we all have past. We don't live there. Nobody is perfect. But a lot of people have daring paths that will come to haunt them in the future. Let me give you another example. Some guy wrote me some couple of months ago, and he says he was dating this girl. They courted for like 4 years. And for these 4 years, he has always known, this boy to be their last born. Only for them to get married. After some years, he discovers that last born is not their last born, but her biological child, fathered by her cousin. What kind of thing is that? Listen, men, before you marry any woman, dig in and know about her past. You need to find out. Tell him. If it's not wrong, why did you hide it? You need to tell him. If he want to stay there, he will stay. If he want to go, he goes. So you need to tell them about your baggage and how heavy your baggage is. Number 5, listen, you need to ask him, especially for the men, how do you rank your priorities in life? Yes, it's very, very important. How do you rank your priorities in life? Your work, your family, your wife, your mom, your church, God. How do you rank your priorities? The response they give you will help you to know who they really are and what they will make out of that relationship. Let me give you an example. Someone who does not have a good relationship with God cannot be serious with you, cannot even have a proper relationship with you. If it's not at peace with God, trust me, that relationship will be pieces. Someone who is always telling you, I'm a workaholic, my work is my baby. How can your work be your baby? If your work is your baby, what am I? I don't joke with my family, my family first, my family this, my family that. Don't forget, once you are about to get married, or once you get married, it's your wife, your spouse before your family. Your wife comes first. So you should not place your family above your wife. So that kind of person that is telling you, my family this, my family that, that will tell you the input and and the output of the relationship, what he's going to give and what he's going to take out of it. It will affect everything they have to do with you. You need to know them very well. You need to know how they rank their priorities. Yeah, let me help you rank it. Yeah, after God, it's your wife. After your wife, it's your job. After your job, it's your family. After your family, it's your friends. So are you that kind of person that will leave your woman at home and go and hang out with your friends and forget your wife? Oga, you are doing the wrong thing, because your wife should come first. So you need to know how they rank the priorities in life. All these things will help you before you say you do. It will help you, so nothing will take you, out of surprise. You would know everything, and everything would know you, and you would know peace. Till I see you again, I still remain your loyal girl, successful success. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you.